I'm 33, turning 34 next month, and I'm just fucking done dating. I reunite with an ex that I was with when I was 22, and this was like always the one who got away from me. Mind you, this man is emotionally unavailable.
In your 20s, you are stupid and you make stupid decisions like I did when I married my ex-husband at 23 years old. But in your 30s, you are so much smarter. You put up with so much less bullshit. You know what you want. You've figured out where you want to go in life, and you're going to find a partner that's following that dream and that pathway with you. And I'm sure you are amazing.
No, you just fucking suck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today guys, no Reddit story, just all the minutes of the video, pure cringe, pure entitlement, narcissism, and everything in between, alright? Because we have an episode of women dating over 30, as we have this one from the intro, saying how she's enjoying her single era. Now, before the not all police comes to the channel, I don't know this woman. Maybe what she means by enjoying her single era, she means gardening and growing tulips. It could be. But for all the women who mean getting passed around, okay, with enjoying my single era, I just find it so funny that these women pick the wrong guy, the Chad, the guy with more red flags than Communist Parade. They pick him, they get their heart broken, and then they say, you know how we can fix this? By getting pumped and dumped by 30 other guys. This is how I'll get my life back on track. Absolutely, guys. But now let's get started with this woman with video titled I Give Up. You know, she's tried so hard at dating. She's went so far, but in the end, it just doesn't even matter. So let's get started with her original content, guys. Like and subscribe, and let's get started.
I'm just getting on here for all the girlies who are in their 30s. I'm 33, turning 34 next month, and I'm just fucking done dating. Like, excuse my language, but I'm done. Like, for a while there, I was on a kick for the younger guys because that was all that was hollering at me, because I must say, I think I look pretty good for being 33. So I was like, okay, I'm done with the young ones. Like, they're too immature. Like, I'm looking for something more serious in life. They're not doing it for me. Cool, whatever. I reunite with an ex that I was with when I was 22, and this was like always the one who got away from me. Mind you, he is 3 years older than me, gonna be 37 in January. This man is emotionally unavailable. So
Can you guys feel the red flags? Can you taste the red flags? I think I cannot fit so many red flags in my tomb, and it's big. Holy hell.
they're too immature in their 20s, and then they're possibly still emotionally unavailable in their 30s. I understand why my mom is 60 years old and still single and just said forget it, because that's what it's.
Now I understand why you're single and you cannot pick a good man for the life of you. It's because your mother is the same. Okay, now it all makes sense. All right. It's not that this woman is not picking good men or is going for the same type of guy for the last 20 years, just like her mother for the last 40. No, guys, it's just that all men on planet Earth, apparently, they have a bipolar module, right? They are either young and naive and stupid and immature, or they are emotionally unavailable. There's no in between, right? I mean, women just give up. There's no in between. There's just not one good guy on this whole planet. We have learned from this TikTok. So let's move on to the next one. I hope this previous woman has some luck and dates an alien or something. But now let's get started with this one, guys. Dating in your 30s.
Finding a relationship after 30 is probably one of the best life hacks. Obviously on paper, yeah, it'd be nice to find your partner in your 20s and build that life together while you're building your careers and following your dreams and all that stuff. But that's just not the reality for some people. Many of my close friends did not.
Well, she continues. Yes, I agree that it's not the reality for some people. Focus on the word some. Yes, some people, they don't have good luck or they focus on other things. I get it. It's not for everyone. But some people doesn't mean that the vast majority of women should wait until their 40s to start dating. All right? Just because there are some, little tiny subtract of people that actually don't want to date and it's actually better for them to date after 30, that doesn't mean that we should have this epidemic of entitled women starting to think about kids at 38 is what I would say, right? But I'm not the specialist here, guys. Listen to her.
Many of my close friends did not find their partners until their 30s, some of them even their 40s, and they are living their best lives. Because let's be real, like in your 20s, you are stupid and you make stupid decisions like I did when I married my ex-husband at 23 years old. But in your 30s, you are so much smarter. You put up with so much less.
Right. Now, question for the ladies. Are you stupid? Because according to this woman, when you are young, you're stupid. That's it. There's no, oh, but he done, I'm different. No. Ladies, when you're young, you are just stupid. Because otherwise we have to be accountable, right? Because if some women are stupid but others aren't, well, that must mean that I'm stupid. This woman will say, oh, I'm the stupid one that ended up 30 and single. Some other women didn't end single and miserable, right? So, of course, we have to assume that all women are stupid in that way. And isn't this is why we have a free pass to be 30 and single? Just beautiful logic, guys. I cannot roast these women enough in the same way that they roast themselves.
Much smarter. You put up with so much less bullshit. You know what you want. You've figured out where you want to go in life, and you're going to find a partner that's following that dream and that pathway with you. And
oh, guys, just such a catch. Such a catch. You mentioned all the things that men want. A woman that puts up with less bullcrap? That's exactly what we want. In other words, naggy, bossy, entitled, pain in the butt, pain in the neck, pain in the head, pain everywhere around your body. And, just it fills me with joy to have to put 20 times more effort into a woman to receive a 30th of the reward that the other guys received for free. It's just, that's what I'm looking for in a woman. Same with every reasonable man.
I'm sure you are amazing. And if you're single and amazing, there's also going to be other single amazing people out there.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to pause it so much. I really am sorry. Just, I hate this. I know you're amazing. And if you're single and amazing, how do you know that people watching this are amazing? And maybe they're crap of a person, right? Why do these women go around assuming that every single woman on this planet is amazing? Well, what kind of coping is this? I just don't get it. They're not amazing. They're 30 and single, right? They're not amazing.
Or maybe they're just one divorce away from being available. I'm joking, but not really. But my advice is don't compare yourself to other people and their timelines, because you have your own journey and your own timeline, and life is not linear. My advice, from what I've seen with a lot of my friends in their 30s and 40s dating, is continue to live your best life, be your best self, and the right person is going to follow along and want to join you for the ride. If you're still single in your 30s, it means you haven't settled for the wrong person, and that's a win in my book.
Oh, isn't that convenient? If you are 30 and single, it's just the amount of bullcrap mentioned per second is astonishing. Going back, if you are 30 and single, that means that you haven't settled for the wrong guy. Well, what if it means that you've had 15 Prince Charmings coming your way, but you haven't picked them? What if it means that you have daddy issues and mental problems and you're addicted to anxiety and chaos and that's why you're single? What if it means that you're just terrible at dating and you deserve to be alone? No, guys, it just means that conveniently, it's not her that chooses, right? It's just life, it's how it is. If you're in your 30s and single, it just means that you haven't settled for the wrong guy. And the Prince Charming perfect guy will come along. How convenient, guys. You can't make it more convenient than this. Massive cope coming from this woman, just massive house-sized cope. And I cannot even remember all the bullcrap that she mentioned. She just, like a machine gun, started, shooting bullcrap at our brains. I'll just edit this out later if I remember, but I'm going to go back just for a while. And one thing she mentioned, I wanted to comment.
Is continue to live your best life, be your best.
Yes, the best life, guys. The best life. look, I don't think that men would have a problem if this sentence was true for what it means. If you really live your best life and you're doing productive things, like if a woman is in her 30s and she has, you know, succeeded at her career, she's taking care of her family, she's doing some charity work at the local church or something, she's writing a book, you know, she has a garden that she takes care of. If that is what your best life is, I don't think that men will have a problem with it. But what these women mean by living your best life is literally getting pumped and dumped, getting divorced, or becoming single moms. Like, this is what they mean, guys. This is what 90% of these women are doing when they say that they are living their best lives. Absolutely cringe. And this video has the, you know, the statement beneath that says age is just a number. Now, whether you agree with that or not, if you're a man, I would highly recommend you do not use that as an argument in some occasions. And she continues, and timelines are made up, right? Timelines are made up. Now, guys, don't tell me, as you all know, time doesn't exist. Please don't tell me that you're one of these conspiracy theories that believes that time is real. Come on, guys. Time doesn't exist, all right? There's no age at which women can have children or don't have them. As we all know, women can have children up until their 90s, right? This is basic biology. Like, I remember hearing about this in 3rd grade. They are also equally as physically appealing to men in their 20s than in their 80s. This is also proven by scientists. You know, there's no timeline for these women, guys. They are immortal. In other words, they don't have to rush it. They can wait until their 30s, until their 40s. This woman apparently has settled the goal to wait until she's 90 to find the perfect guy. And then, you know, we'll start thinking about kids, maybe moving in. So, hey, good luck to you, madam. I hope you find your Prince Charming. You're 30 and miserable, 30 and single, and you haven't found your partner that can, you know, stand to be 5 minutes with you. But that just means that you haven't settled for the wrong guy yet. Beautiful. Now, let's move on, guys, to the last TikTok. Well, not actually the last, because I have this little cherry that I like to treat you with for our last video. Just a 5-second, you know, cherry to end the video perfectly. But now, without further ado, let's get to this one. She's also single, guys, so she hasn't settled for Prince Charming yet. And let's watch this TikTok.
My singleness has gotten to the point where I'm wondering why my dad is not introducing me to anybody, because recently my dad sold something and he was talking about who he sold it to, and he was like, I sold it to this guy in his 20s, you know, him and his brother, they wanted to buy something, and yeah, they were really cool and they were pretty young but still professional. And the whole time I was just thinking, Dad, did you talk about your super attractive single daughter in her 20s who is really interested in dating somebody who is
Wait, where is this attractive woman you're talking about? Like, this attractive daughter, your sister or something? I don't see her. But anyways, guys,
dating somebody who is entrepreneurial and, you know, who has all these things to offer, blah blah blah.
Enterpreneurial, guys. Entrepreneur. So, quick, someone write that down. We have yet another word that just means rich, right? Oh, what men are you attracted to? Entrepreneurial type of man. Oh, you mean rich? No, it's entrepreneurial, you know. Wow, guys, it's just everything but say that they want money, right? Entrepreneurial, holy crap.
I was just in my head, I have no idea what this man looks like. We're basically on Love is Blind here, but in my head I was like, okay, why am I just hearing about this now, and why wasn't there an introduction? Because these people, they were at our house, but my door was closed. I was in my room. Nobody informed me beforehand who was coming, because then I would have, you know, dressed up and I would have been there. I would have been there and I would have checked the situation. And then if there was,
Can you imagine? You're going for a business trade, all right? You're going for business, to buy a house or whatever. And while you're there thinking about money, suddenly a woman just pops out of the door and starts flirting with you or whatever. Like, what? How desperate is that? What is going on? I'm here for business. I'm not here to entertain someone's single miserable daughter. What is going on, guys?
If it was a no, then it would have been a no. But I'm like, Dad, you should know this. Dad, you are the reason why I am the way that I am. So why don't you try to make up for it and introduce me to someone? I think.
So cringe, guys. Sorry for this video. Sorry, but you know, let's enjoy it together. This is not a video for the rookies. This is a video for the old dogs. You know, the one who've been around the block watching this content. But yeah, this woman, guys, this is apparently the way she dates. She's going for the rich guys, but she waits for them to literally go to her house. Like, this is some takeaway food, you know? Jeez, you know what I say, kings? Don't settle. This woman is in her late 20s, still living with her parents. Ew, what a nick. You don't have a house of your own. You don't have a car of your own. You're not entrepreneurial, which is the type of woman I'm attracted to. And you live with your dad. Just, what a dusty, guys. What a dusty. You know what I say? Just grizzle. Get out of here with this woman. We want a woman that is entrepreneurial, that has her life together, that has her own house that we can just move into, you know? And we want this woman to come to our house and be interested in us and just arrange everything from there, you know? I think this is what we all deserve, kings. But now, the time has come for the last piece of little cringe that you can fit in your day. We have a woman, guys, in her 50s, and I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna mute it because it has an Ariana Grande song. Ariana Grande. I have to say, I just hate this artist. This pop figure so much. There's just so many things about her. Like, first off, can you make songs that sound more horrible, even if you tried? Can you make that? Second off, and just a disclaimer, before someone tells me, oh, but she sings well. Yes, she has a good voice. And I do realize that Ariana Grande is not the real person, alright? Don't come attacking me, oh, she's not that bad of a person. I'm not saying she's a bad person. Her character just sucks. I know that all pop artists are just some puppets, and they have like 56 managers that tell them what to do about everything, and the only thing they provide is a voice, and they don't even have a soul. They're just a puppet there that people play with. Yes, I know that pop artists are like this, but it's just Ariana Grande, everything about her sucks. First off, why does she has this look on her face like you just busted a nut in her? If you don't trust me, write Ariana Grande on Google, and every single picture, she has this look like someone just impregnated her. Like, what is going on? Why are you looking at me like this? Second off, her songs, it's just awful. Her lyrics, she has this song, God is a Woman. Why, you might ask? Because she can S3 actually please a man, which literally every street hooker can do. And that is why God is a Woman, apparently, guys. And not only is the song just awful, the lyrics are just terrible. There's also this part of the song where the song stops and there's literal beavers yelling into the camera. Not one, but many. Alright, like if the song wasn't bad enough, you have your ears covered in blood from listening to that crap, and suddenly the song stops just so some beavers can yell like some chimpanzees falling on their butts on spikes. This is how they yell. Just horrible. What is going on, man? Can you be more horrible of an artist? But anyway, guys, just don't get me started with the whole Ariana Grande because I cannot control myself. Let's finally move on to the last piece of cringe. You've probably read this already while I'm ranting here for 7 minutes. But this woman says, you see me catching feelings for someone this summer, hit me over the head and knock some sense into me. Sorry, guys, I was just rubbing my eyes. A woman in her 50s with an Ariana Grande song saying, if you see me catching feelings for someone this summer, this is something some 16-year-old girlie says. I'm going to summer camp. I just hope I don't catch feelings for Tom again. What is going on? I feel embarrassed just by speaking these words. I lost part of my dignity by just uttering these words. And we have a woman in her 50s that should be already looking at her granddaughters or something like this, you know? talking this crap. Like, what feelings? What summer? What girl summer? What is going on here? And she needs someone to knock some sense into me. Like, you know, guys, it's just, sorry, madam. If you're 50 and you still don't have some resemblance of, you know, sense in your head, I'd say it's over. And, you know, all the women, guys, we've covered on this video, are gonna end like her. It's just, I'm gonna end like her, still unreliable at dating, still going for the bad options, still single, still miserable. Or, well, it could be either that, or it could be that this woman in her 50s just has not settled for the wrong guy yet. And you know, and Prince Charming is waiting on the corner, ready to fulfill all her crazy dreams. One of those two, guys, you let me know. But now I'll finally let you off the hook here. A lot of whining from me today, a lot of complaining, Ariana Grande's and all that. So, look, let's just have a rest. Going to sleep after this. I feel sick watching what we've witnessed. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And even if you didn't, like the video, because this is the content you love to hate. Subscribe if you want to see more Ampu. At this point, nobody cares about me, alright? The mommy, nobody cares about her anymore. We just have Ampu here. The new face of the channel. Okay, enough, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.